Hey, it's time now for Inside the PFL Christmas Special. Here's your host, Tim Hudson. Tim.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to a very special Christmas edition of Inside the PFL. You know, Christmas is a very special time of year. Friends and family get together and watch football. And with the playoffs just a week away, what better time to take a look at the PFL standings and see who's in and who's out of the PFL playoffs. Here's what we know so far about the playoff picture. Both Jacob and Ryan have a first-round bye. Now, if Ryan beats his dad, then Ryan's going to be the number one seed, okay? But if Jacob beats Gong and Ryan loses to Don, then Jacob's the number one seed. But here's the thing. Don needs to beat Ryan to clinch a playoff spot. Now, if you look at the bottom feeders, both Graham, Michael, and Brian, they're mathematically alive. However, they're so far behind in total points, I just threw them in the bottom feeder category. Of course, Marriott and myself, we're in the playoffs, but needing help, Don Recchio, Rob Pierce, and Jared Ambrose. So let's take a look at the matchups this weekend and see who needs to win. So I'm predicting Ryan over Don, Jacob over Gong. Sorry, Michael, but I think I'm going to take you this week. Alex, I got you picked over Buck. John versus Jared. That's going to be a tough one. I really like what Wilson is doing for the Jets, but I'm going to give the nod to John. And Rob versus Graham, I think Rob is going to win this and make the playoffs. And that's the PFL playoff picture for Week 14. I am a huge fan of our first guest. I used to listen to him every morning on my way to work. Former Philadelphia Eagle and co-host of Mike and Mike in the Morning. For his playoff predictions, Mike Golick.
Hey all, Mike Golick here with my fantasy football playoff prediction for the PFL. Now, I've been following your league all year, and it really kind of pains me to say this, but my pick for the PFL title is Jacob Ice. Now, if this happens, I know Jacob's going to win his third title and be in prime position for his second dynasty. Please, somebody step up and stop this. Finally, though, a big shout out to the Lemoore High School Tigers for winning the Valley title. So at least someone from Lemoore is getting a ring this year. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas. Take care.
Thanks, Mike. You know, what would Christmas be without a visit from Thunder Claus? Now with a peek into their stockings, a peek into your stockings, are the PFL girls. Girls?
Thanks, Tim. Merry Christmas, PFL. This year, Thunder Claus has something extra special for your stockings. Okay, for Michael Ambrose, we have an iPhone, so he can be included in group text messages. To Alex Marriott, a playoff appearance. To Mike Gong, an appearance anywhere. For Don Recchio, a lifetime supply of black hair dye.
Trust me, there's plenty in Tim Hudson's bathroom.
To Ryan Recchio, a defense for the Raiders that can hold a 17-point lead. Brian Pierce, you get an infinity gauntlet for all your championship rings. Rob Pierce, you're getting fantasy football for dummies because you don't pay $25 for Gus Edwards. For that jolly little elf Jared, retirement from shelf-sitting duties. To John Ice, a full roster. To Jacob Ice, a plane ticket to Fresno. Your friends miss you. To Graham Ice, a plane ticket out of Fresno. That should be self-explanatory. And finally, to Tim Hudson, may you finally get a PFL title and a seat at the Champions Toast. Have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you in Vegas this August for the 20th anniversary PFL Draft Party.
That's our show. I want to thank all of our guests for being here. Thank you for being here as well. And remember, have a wonderful Christmas and a crappy playoff season. And oh, by the way, if you find a middle-aged man leaving a stocking on your porch this year, bring him in and pour him a drink. Merry Christmas.